It's being touted as the biggest small goal tournament in the country. Kings of the Cage is back this year, and it runs from July 14th to August 20th. Joining us this morning to talk more about it are the Chief Executive Officer, Ronaldo Alexander, and Assistant CEO and Head of Security, Lawrence Thomas. No stranger to the Now Morning Show. Guys, welcome back and good morning.
What's up, morning.
Now, the last time we were here, it was to talk about football, but this time, Kings of the Cage specifically. We need to give a little clarification as to what it is, though, because the name Kings of the Cage immediately makes me think about like kickboxing and that sort of thing. The cage is where you usually go throw down.
No problem.
So what's the energy behind this one? Why is it called Kings of the Cage?
Oh, well, the name originated from in Maloney, the Maloney Outdoor Court. There's a cage, right? So we play small goal football there. So one day I was walking to the court and I was like, hey, we should try a football competition and call it Kings of the Cage because we are kings.
Hey, that is the energy.
So,
And we definitely
Kings
know
of
it's
the
all
Cage.
about the community and making sure that you
Of
make a
course.
positive impact. But granted that it has been around for some time before, a little hiatus because of the pandemic, you still had a chance to see its impact. And what was that like, Lawrence?
Well, it was a beautiful experience for me to actually look up in the stands and see different age brackets, different generations getting to come out there and partake in the small goal.
And we know Maloney is full of talent. I mean, we have one of the biggest icons out of Maloney, hands down, is Pretty. He sings it, he says it, he lives it every day. And so you are looking for your next football prodigy, probably? What was your objective?
Well, you could get that because no, small goal is just the small-sided version to big field, right? It's just as I say, we just call it rondos in football. So just a small-sided version. So yeah, it is fully endorsed by the TFA also. So yes, you can see the next prodigy on the national team, maybe even a futsal. Never know.
Fingers crossed, excitement. Now, that definitely is something that any tournament would look forward to, especially when we talk about sport, giving the next generation a starting foot, if you will.
Yeah.
But in terms of distinguishing it from other competitions or other football competitions altogether, small goal, large size, what makes it stand out more?
Kings of the Cage, I would say the atmosphere. When I come into the indoor itself alone, just the atmosphere, besides the high quality of football, you need to be there to feel the atmosphere, to feel the vibes of how it brings everyone together. I would just say the atmosphere of Kings of the Cage alone.
You gotta be there.
You have to
gotta
be there to experience it and see. As one person once told Lawrence that it's like a Mexican Jews when they come into Kings of the Cage. You just see sponsors brand all over.
Oh, I'm like a Mexican jersey. I'm like,
The Mexican football jerseys.
right, because
multiple
it's
sponsors.
relevant.
And they open a flare the last time to that flare indoor. Yeah.
Only not easy.
Yes, it was like the whole.
So
thing
granted,
was
let's
right
talk about the
everything.
flair. Let's talk about the security. Because all jokes aside, we also unfortunately hear about a lot of negatives about a segregation even in the Maloney community and environs. Let's talk about why it was necessary to prioritize security.
Well, when it comes to sports, it doesn't really have a level of segregation because everybody wants to come out and who don't want to play, who want to play, who don't want to play, want to actually look on.
Right.
Where just have a nice ambience. So with the strong support of the DPS and other private security, that we emphasize on security because your safety is our priority. So you just can't be jumping up and having fun or playing football with people in the stands calling your name and then you're panicking.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so we emphasize on security.
Sounds real good, real good. Now, granted that it's a tournament, we're looking at different times for different games or continuously in the afternoon. What sort of schedule can we look forward to?
All games will be on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and it will start from 7:30 p.m. to be exact. Running out.
Alrighty. And in terms of participation, we have teams registered already, registration still open, patrons have to, tell me how we doing it.
We have currently we are 19 teams.
Wow.
20 we're going for. So once we're open, you know, Trinidadians last minute, all the deadline closed. But you know it is with someone, you come late. Hey, I can register late. It's like, I get a whole month and a half. You know, want to rush and come?
Come here.
Yeah, you know it is. You know let's go. It will be like $10 entry fee into the facility. And
That's for the patrons, right?
yeah, and a lot of giveaways. Let's see,
Lots of giveaways.
plenty. So
You want to name?
just should I? Okay. We have Luke Belair, we have KFC, Subway.
So right off the bat, you have like champagne, like we are bubbly, and you just buy. He's like, yeah, we are there.
Pizza Hut. There's also from Castrol, TT.
Oh wow. So a wide range of sponsors.
Yeah, wide range of sponsors.
As a patron, in terms of eats and drinks, those sorts of things are going to be on sale. What do you have?
Yeah, of course. There are people selling eating and drinking.
You have a mini food court.
Nice.
Will be provided for the patron.
Right. And I imagine that is persons from Maloney area
Yes,
itself.
ma'am.
Figured as much. Does that mean, though, that there's room for anybody else to come in? Like how you have rooms for another team to register, or are you at maximum capacity there?
Well, we try not to make the food clash, because like I say, for example, you're selling wings, and Lawrence want to come and sell wings. That make no sense. So it will have some people like want to do like chow and like kheer.
Small popcorn.
Yeah, that room for that, yeah.
All the little
Room for
fun
everything.
foods, all right?
Yeah.
For everybody.
So we're coming down to Maloney and we're having a time. And in that case, we sound like we have a solid plan. What is the future looking like for Kings of the Cage?
Well, the future for Kings of the Cage regionally and internationally. On the current of the islands next year, please God, and go as far as Brazil, even America. Because we just don't keep it Trinidad alone.
Seeing the leaning towards the Spanish League football, and I appreciate that. They have more finesse. I hear that. You mentioned the Mexicans, you talk about Brazil. I see it. I see
No,
it.
because futsal has their brand, big field, and there's a lot of small goal football that people don't get to express the small goals. So on the current of the islands, as I say, and go further internationally.
I like it. And what I like most about all of this is that when we have these sorts of events happening in Maloney and environs, we get a lot of the artists and soca artists specifically supported. So who passing through? Tell me now. $10 for a mini concert.
Well,
That's what I say.
we don't want to, how to say it, let go the cat out of the bag. But all I know, Nigel Joseph, Tommy Smoother is he's from Maloney also.
Right.
Then we have, Pretty, which is our...
And of course, I work with Punji and Fayan, but we don't need to
We don't want to
All right, okay.
let the cat out
You know,
the
it's
bag.
just like how they just have Bel Air. They just have Bungie and Fair. Like, that's how you make it.
No, I just work with them. I just say, and I never say, I just say I work with them.
All right, fair. So no pressure.
Yeah,
Who
no
passed through?
Yeah.
That's it.
You never know who will, as he said.
The opening night is not a night to miss. 4th of July is not a night to miss. If you want to get a seat, reach early.
Oh, okay.
In a presentation.
Presentation, it's important.
Flags and things.
More than that.
Well, I am going to be driving by because it is right there in Maloney. I'm right there in Darwin. Why not? So we're making sure that we head to the Kings of the Cage on the 14th, and the tournament continues for...
Till the August 20th. 6 weeks to be exact.
So you could take in at least one game. We're going to make certain, though, that we make the most of these opportunities because, as you said, there are opportunities and goals and dreams of growth and continued success as they bring back Kings of the Cage. We head to Maloney on the 14th and wish you gentlemen the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Now Morning Show. Guys, whether or not you're athletically inclined, you're tripping up Chancellor or not, we've got something for you here on the Now Morning Show. So please stick around. After the break, we've got more.
I'm phenomenal. Phenomenal. We're phenomenal.